Hello.
Good morning.
Happy Sunday.
Yeah, happy Sunday. Lazy Sunday, folks.
Unless you had a lazy Saturday. Maybe it's a busy Sunday for you.
I don't even think I've had time to stretch today, so this is my stretch break right at the top of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Because Lord knows we've got a lot of shit to talk about today.
Some heavy lifting. Good morning, Kang.
Heavy lifting. Yeah, we got to get that stretching out of the way because we got some heavy lifting to do. That's right. What up, Kang? Eggs in the chat, folks. Eggs in the chat. Here, I'm going to turn it down just a tad bit more. We'll keep her playing while we're chatting here. So Kevin, how was your weekend / Groundhog's Day?
Ooh. It's been all right, you know. As you can all probably tell, I am not in my current abode. I am actually house / dog sitting. So I've got my homie here. He's not watching me from the stairs at this moment. So they're
going to ask you to show him again.
Well, I can't do all of that. If he comes down, he comes down. Other than that, tough luck, man. Maybe I'll get my own studio dog soon. But good morning. What up, Hash? What up, Andy?
I need a studio dog. You're right. We need to get studio dogs. We need to get studio dogs, and then we need to consistently, every week we get a doggy update for everybody. I'm sure that
we have
would
our own
us.
Instagram, like just for the dogs. It'll get way more fun.
Yeah. We could have an Instagram for each dog, and then we could have an Instagram that's like Columbus dogs playing or something, and just have our two dogs like playing at the park with each other on an entirely other Instagram. People make a lot of money off that shit. It's kind of funny to laugh about, but like, I don't know how they do it, but people turn Twitter accounts and Instagram accounts into money just by posting their fucking pets.
I will say my like ratio, if likes were still public on Twitter, you would see it's probably 80-20 dogs versus humans. So I get it. I am a consumer of the dog content. No studio cats for me, though. Cats are just a little too...
No.
I really know you don't want me to knock this camera over while you're live, so watch me knock this camera over while I look at you in your eyes. So no studio cat for now. I think we're gonna go the dog route.
Cats, I'm severely allergic. Severely. Plus, I have traumatic experiences. I've told my dad's cat story before.
Oh God. No, not again.
Not at the top for sure. What were you saying though? Oh, your like ratio on Twitter is mostly animals, you said. Speaking of like ratios, first off, I want to say we're at the top. Might as well say it. Thank you everybody for all of the fucking positive feedback and comments and fucking. I mean, some of you guys must have shared us around, whatever, but the new video fucking did gangbusters for me and Kev. So I'm very excited about that. The reception has been overwhelmingly positive. Okay. But, and, I don't know. But, so overwhelmingly positive comments. Everybody that I showed it to said they enjoyed our first edited video there. But the like ratio, okay? Like, it's doing good for us, too. It's probably going to be our highest posted video now. It's past the Steven interview, and it's past the Rakita video we had up. So we're killing it here. But, interestingly enough, the most disliked video on our channel.
Hey, there it is.
By like double. So, I mean, I guess that means like people are watching, but we've got some haters out there.
It's always your own that gets you, Danny. Yeah, look out. They're turning the knives right to you.
I also noticed, just because this week has been a heated week on Twitter, I feel like I've noticed way more people that have blocked me. It'll be like, I get psyched out because you know how sometimes people can like turn off notifications on their tweets, but if you're blocked, it also turns off everything. So I will see somebody that has like turned messages, like turned replying off their tweet, and I'll be like, what the fuck did I do? I mean, like instantly, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what could I have possibly said? What is up? And then I realize like, oh, they're just comments are turned off. But I have just noticed that I'm like blocked by Randy's. Like today I was going to comment under someone's post. I saw somebody say something that I agreed with. I was going to comment under their post, clicked on their thing, blocked. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. I was going to like your thing, bitch, but suck it.
Not now. Now you get no engagement from me. How about that?
So we do have a lot to talk about, so I want to get right into it. We'll get right into it, okay? Because the fallout from this nuke is huge. Huge, people. It's fucking huge. But before we get into that, Groundhog's Day.
God.
He saw a shadow, so 6 more weeks, they say.
Son of a bitch.
Fucking dumbass.
I will find you, you little bastard. And honestly, probably just give you some treats or something, because I'm sure you're adorable. But I'm very upset with you right now.
What's his name? Like Pensatucky
Bill Murray,
Pete
isn't it?
Or something? Bill Murray. Yeah.
Have they never named one of these? Not one time have they ever said, you know what? This year we're going to name him Bill Murray. Right? You guys
It should be.
Come on.
But yeah, Groundhog's Day, so we get a bunch more winter here. But I wanted to ask you, last night, Royal Rumble, baby, and we might get to some clips towards the end of the show after we get through this fallout, this nuclear fallout. But how was Royal Rumble, Kev? I know that you are a connoisseur, so tell me all about it. And then there's also a couple specific things I wanted to ask you because I noticed some things on my end, but go ahead.
Well, I can imagine the couple of things you'll ask me about. For my money, that was one of the worst Royal Rumbles I have ever seen. This was the equivalent to not even a free throw, Danny. This was like a layup. Now, a little thing those that have never been to a basketball camp might not know is before they start, the coaches will have you all just get in a layup line so they can see, are you even capable of just making a one-handed layup with your right hand and your left hand by yourself? Because if not, then, all right, we're going to put you with the young kids. It kind of sets the tone, right, for your skill level, right? And the layup is the most basic, baby's first basket. So this was the equivalent. What the WWE had was the equivalent to a warm-up shot, a very easy, you cannot fuck this situation up, is what we thought. They had 5 or 6 different individuals who all had different storylines who would have made for a great WrestleMania main event. And instead, they had everyone's favorite scammer, Logan Paul, eliminate one of those guys. They had Logan Paul in the final 3, and they ended up going with the guy as the winner, spoiler alert, who's a career tag team wrestler who the last time he wrestled a singles match at WrestleMania against his brother, it was universally panned as one of the worst things we have ever seen. And they decided, hey, we only get 2 of these events where we guarantee a WrestleMania spot. So let's give it to the guy who just sells the Yeet t-shirts. Is
that Bing Chiling?
It's bad. His name is Jay. I don't know who Bing Chiling is.
That's
I have
not
no
John
idea.
Cena. That's Bing Chiling.
My God, dude. It was horrible. And even the fans who wanted John Cena to win didn't get that. He was the last one.
I thought he won. Because
No.
I thought I saw a clip of him like throwing dumbass out of the ring, Logan Paul.
Yeah, it was brutal. Not a good event, generally speaking, not in my opinion.
Good to know.
I will have several opportunities to rant about it this week on other programs. So I will spare you my full breakdown. But there was one shining moment, Danny, because I Show Speed got called out there, and it became very evident very quickly that the boys did not appreciate him being in that ring, as Braun Breaker, I think, snapped him in half. He hit him with a very stiff spear, and
Don't these people know it's Black History Month?
I Show Speed may have had a concussion. Yeah, well,
he forgot it was Black History Month.
He might have seen some executive orders and got real nervous and said, "Well, maybe I'll just I'll make sure." I'll make sure the commander-in-chief knows whose side I'm on, is all I'll say. It was awful. The whole thing was bad. But I imagine you want to ask me about Logan Paul or I Show Speed. So, by God, was right.
You imagine correctly, my friend. No,
I
just seeing it, and obviously you mentioned Logan Paul and I Show Speed both. Is it natural progression for WWE wrestling entertainment to adopt influencers, streamers, personalities online? Do you feel like that's a natural progression? I do want to say, I don't like Logan Paul, so fuck him all the way.
Yeah.
But this reminds me, it's similar, but I would say worse probably. This reminds me of when Miz, that fucking, what the fuck is his whole name? I don't know what the fuck his
Mike
name is.
Mike Miznuski, I believe. He was in Monsters, Inc. before the real world.
So that guy, Mike, or the Miz or whatever, was right, like Kevin said, from the real world or whatever, Road Rules or whatever the fuck those dumb shows on MTV are. This dude, when he made the jump to wrestling, I was like, God, why the fuck would they want the fucking Road Rules guy in wrestling? And it seems like he has done well for himself in that whole situation. So, and now that it's like Logan Paul and I Show Speed going into wrestling, I'm like, this is way worse than that.
10 times worse than that ever was. So, yes, to answer your question, yes, it makes perfect sense. They have been doing this all the way back going into the 80s when Captain Lou Albano just happened to be on a plane with Cyndi Lauper, and wouldn't you know it, she was a wrestling fan somehow. He had been doing some regional shit when she was a kid, so she had seen that old man on her television as a kid, and next thing you know, the rock and roll wrestling revolution is on its way, and Hulk Hogan will take credit for it for decades to come. Brother, it was all me, brother. I was friends with Cyndi Lauper and Michael Jackson. Simon Cowell we moved Simon Cowell into the United States. A lot of people don't know that. He came here to make WWE music. Hell of a guy, Simon. But so wrestlers are carnies, right? Never forget, at the end of the day, wrestlers are carnies, and a lot like other carnies, their job is to get as many people in the building and to get them to buy as much shit as possible while they're there. So it has always been a popular idea. In the 90s, it was actually NBA players. So WCW had Dennis Rodman and the child predator that is Karl Malone, 12-time NBA champion. Just Google Karl Malone 12 and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So they've done this. The idea is on some of your biggest shows, the Rumble being one of them. It's the same reason why you see celebrities on the Saturday night's main event, because that also is it's like a free sample of the product. Hey, brother, we're on NBC. Wouldn't you know it that your favorite celebrity's favorite celebrity is a wrestler, damn it. So it's sort of like kind of that they're trying to win you over, just like any other fucking sponsorship endorsement. So yes, you will have a lot of times you'll have a famous sports player from that same city will be in attendance, and then they'll put a camera on him to say, hey, your favorite basketball player is a wrestling mark. Didn't you love that? Whoa. Carney's the equivalent of, I can't. Hey, will have you know,
this is
King.
Week 5. You have to read the whole thing. Carney is equivalent of Oven Dodger. It's in quotes. I didn't say it. It's in quotes. But I mean,
I am allowed to say Carney, by the way. I am the byproduct of not one but two fucking carnies. All right. So I know these things. I can speak on these things.
Is that
I
derogatory
appreciate-
to carnival employees?
I've never known a carny that didn't know that they were a carny. Now it is definitely a derogatory because other carnies, when you're being a shit and they're talking shit about you, they're like, yeah, he's a fucking carny. You know what I mean? So like they all like we're all carnies, we all know it. But it's not a bad thing until you start fucking around. And then it's like, oh, he's a shicey little carny, that one.
Oh, don't say that too loud, Kevin. No, but yeah, we're all doomed. Sports is now doomed too, because I was already doomed. Like my brain has already been poisoned with the influencer slop. Okay, it's on Twitter, it's on YouTube, everywhere I go, I see it, so I'm fucked. But Kevin, I think you had like a getaway, a solace, place to hide from the influencers with sports, I guess, in general. But now you've got like the Taylor Swiftification of football and these fucking Logan Pauls and Aisha Speeds and wrestling. You're fucked, bro. You're fucked.
Yep. It's a good time to get out. I think I'm going to watch up to this WrestleMania and then I will be a reformed wrestling fan, which will be a good place to be. Can't keep doing this. Logan Paul was the number 30 entrant. Like, not only was he in it, he was in one of the main spots and eliminated the guy that for the last 12 months has been promoting the event, has been like the biggest draw in the business. So it was wild. It was quite a decision. But I have to remind myself that, for instance, Jey Uso is the equivalent to the Ultimate Warrior. When I was 9 years old, I would have loved the shit that happened yesterday, but I'm not. So, yeah, we're only going to see more Paul brothers and iShow Speeds. Kai Cenat was there too, Danny. He just didn't get any FaceTime on.
Whoa,
he was streaming
do that on YouTube
from behind the scenes. So, yeah, they're coming.
Get him. Whatever. Fuck it, dude. I mean, like I said, I was upset with the Miz thing initially. I don't even watch wrestling. I was just like, oh, that's annoying that they got that fucking idiot. Naturally, I was going to be the same way about this because streamers are 100% worse. Like, Road Rules people are the old school streamer, aren't they?
Yeah.
I guess it's like the pre-evolution.
Fit right in the real world road rules challenge, which is a really easy sentence to say.
All right, let's get into it, folks. We're gonna start on the nuclear fallout here. If you don't know what we're talking about, let me and Kevin explain a little bit here. So, as we do, we are, what is it? We might as well be tabloid fucking internet gossip news adjacent. We talk about all kinds of things. But, of course, if there's a giant hit piece video that comes out, we're going to talk about it. And no one has been talking about anything else, I feel like, this whole weekend besides the content Nuke, Hasan, Piker, aside from the Royal Rumble last night, of course. We were given a little break. But the discourse has been all around this and how much of a fucking idiot Ethan Klein is. What a fucking dumb mother. No, I'm just kidding.
He did ruin the Seinfeld soundbite for me. I will say that.
We can't do it again?
About 40 minutes in, I was like, I can't watch Seinfeld ever again. It's like, dude, it's a 2-hour video. Use more than 5 audio clips. My God, dude. Anyway.
You know, like, I noticed this. Our video was like tossing the grenade before the nuke happened, because like there are so many clips and even down to the Seinfeld fucking soundbite. Like our video was like a little tiny a condensed content.
I'll say it for you, Danny. Ethan Klein saw our incredibly well done video and stole all of it. I mean, down to the clips. Down to the Frogan double rising star joke. I mean, this guy doesn't have an original idea left in his brain. That's why he couldn't even think of a second sitcom beyond Seinfeld. You know, people laugh at the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme too. They laugh when they hear the It's Always Sunny theme. you're allowed after
He
8
used
years
that
as
one
a
too,
streamer
didn't he?
to add a second fucking audio clip to your soundboard, dude. It's been the same shit for 10 years. Change it up.
Hey, you watch it. Somebody's gonna tell me.
I did that for you, Danny. I did
Hold
that
it
for
up.
you.
Hold up, Kevin. Okay.
You've changed them.
The content nuke is here. It's dropped and it fucking blew, folks. Okay. And I guess we'll give a little bit of our thoughts here at the top, but really mostly what I'm here for and what I always love, and we even, again, referencing the video, this is just a giant plug for the video, this whole podcast.
We'll do a 2-hour ad.
Anyway, you know what? After throwing in the 2-hour ad thing, I completely forgot where I was going. I derailed myself. I'm like, my brain's like, Danny, shut up about the fucking about the video. Shut up. But no, we're here for the reaction, the fallout, what everybody's saying about it. I love the drama afterwards. I guess that's where I was going with that. In the video, I reference how I love the drama of the fallout, of the breakup.
T-channel allegations this way.
Well, no, I mean, it's next week we'll talk about like something more manly. How about that?
Yeah, no, I like that. Nice.
School
like King
shooters
Cobra
or something.
Ooh, okay. Yep.
Oops. Anyways, all right. I mean, it's not like it won't be a thing. How many school shootings?
Technically,
are gonna
Danny,
happen
those are
between
children. None of them are
next...
18 yet, so they're not men.
Fair enough.
That's right. We had our manly wrestling minute, so we're good. We're
right. What up?
As all things should be. What up, B-Dub?
Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. So let's go through some of our thoughts here. I mean, we were kind of talking about it beforehand, and Kevin, you really said it best. You were telling me like, it's all kind of stuff I already knew in the content nuke. I mean, it was like, here, let me run down some of the points here. Like the Houthi pirate thing.
What?
We knew about the Houthi pirate thing. That's been endlessly talked about. Hasan Piker had he says, teenager from Yemen. Everyone else says Houthi pirate.
Also, he, being Hasan, definitely said it was a pirate before he brought him on.
But then afterwards, he's like, he's not even a pirate, bro.
I'm a journalist, and then when I want to do a journalism, you say, why are you doing the journalism? And then he proceeds to verbally fillet a terrorist for the next 30 minutes, I believe.
So there's the Houthi pirate thing. There's the One Piece. Oh yeah, no, but Houthi pirate thing. Okay, there were the terrorist music videos, which these were the 2 points in the video that we already have laughed about on the show. Like we've watched him watch the dumb terrorist fucking hype video, and we watched him talk about the fucking Houthi pirate. But these 2 things really, like, I feel like when somebody framed it a certain way, maybe it changed my opinion a little bit. Because I was kind of like, when Hasan would explain it off, because I'm a fan of both of them, kind of, I don't really watch Hasan that much, but when he has somebody good on, like Bernie Sanders or something, I watch. I do watch Ethan with my wife still. But, anyways, it was like when I heard him explain the Houthi pirate and the terrorist videos, he kind of explains it in a way where he's like so nonchalant about it that it downplays the whole thing. And I'm kind of like, when he says it's just some teenager from Yemen. Well, it is just he is a teenager from Yemen, and I feel like when he said that, I'm like, yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, it is just some teenager idiot. But to separate him from the Houthi thing, I don't know. I think I let him, smooth talk me almost.
Brainwash you? Yeah.
I mean, not really, because I don't hold it, like, I don't hold his opinion that high, but it is just kind of a thing where because he referred to it that way, I kind of was just like, whatever. Yeah, I guess people are making a big deal about it because he did explain it as like, I'm doing a journalism. And that's kind of where my head was at. I was like, well, he's doing a journalism. Like, who else is going to interview the Houthi pirate? Well, there is a difference between interviewing and filleting, as Kevin said. So, anyways, continuing. Houthi pirate, terrorist music videos. There was an Orbiter segment that nailed like Frogan and Mike from PA and these people and that people. There was a lot of Hasan rape downplay. A lot of that.
Which is weird because like just one of it is bad, right? Like it's weird that it's comes
so
up
many
so
clips.
frequently. Yeah,
it is
weird one.
It looks bad, but yeah.
Ugh.
And then the Twitch thing. Twitch being a Nazi adjacent, fucking anti-Israel playground, I guess, between like higher ups in the company, clearly being like very anti-Israel and I mean anti-Zionist, I guess is how you would put it. But yeah, they go into the whole Twitch is bad thing. Okay, so those are most of the points that they hit there. I mean, obviously there's more shit in there that Ethan gets into.
Yeah, like the
video.
CEO of Twitch being a real creep, like just multiple times being recorded. Like if you're going to demo a product, why would you not, first of all, just have a regular old, like, why are you using your account if all you're doing is following thirst trap Twitch streamers? Just booby hot tub streamers is your whole feed. Why are you using your phone to showcase the new features? And then you do it the second time.
Well,
you're a horny, stupid old man.
That shit is like, do you remember maybe it was a year or two? It might have been 2 years ago now. I did a morning show once on Dan Clancy and went into some of that shit where he was like fucking being pervy and stuff. So like I kind of knew about that idiot for a long time. Like Dan Clancy's always been.
I confusingly thought my grandfather's favorite novelist had become a perv, but no, Tom Clancy is still, it's not Splinter the same guy. Yeah. And thank God it wasn't Clancy Brown either. I was very nervous.
But yeah, V-Dub's right though. Just some teenager with access to the hostages, like all teenagers. I mean,
well, yeah, just like when he's like, oh, you know, we just talk with the crew members that we kidnap. We just talk to them, and wouldn't you know it? After we're so chill that they become anti-America too, and that's why you never hear from them again because they're just on our team. They just went full Patty Hearst, dude. What's Stockholm syndrome? I never heard of it.
Well, there you go.
Using a lot of big words. I'm gonna take them as disrespect, Hasan. Let's talk more about anime, please.
I also saw people like Willie Mack made a really big deal about how he had said about the pirate part where they like drop on the helicopter into the ship and then take the hostages. Willie Mack was all hung up about this video came out and it was like 5 days before the video came out, which was plenty of time after Ethan probably recorded all the shit for the video. Like 5 days before that video came out, those hostages got released, I guess. And there was a big article about it and stuff. And people were sharing that a bunch. Willie Mack was talking about that or whatever. And saying, like, this is just an easy one that he's going to dunk on you on. Because you didn't get this right. And I thought, like, well, they just got, like, anybody with a brain can be like, oh, that just happened. That's good. I don't know if that changes, like, the whole talking point, though. I don't know.
Anybody with a brain, Danny, is not watching Hasan Piker 5 times a week for 8 hours a day. So you're already losing.
Fair enough. You said it, not me.
I'll say it again.
Yeah, I know you will.
You smooth brain doorknobs, quit it.
So let's get into Hasan then, okay? So you heard they've hit all these points in Ethan's Hasan nuke. One of the first people I want to get reacting to the nuke is Hasan himself. And then we'll go through all the dingleberries that are fucking sucking on his balls afterwards. Or not. There's a lot of dingleberries that aren't sucking on his balls that I equally think are dingleberries. There's just a lot of stupid people online. Let's just start there, I guess.
The real question is Hasan going to have watched any of this before he reacts to it? I'm going to bet no. I think the over-under on how many minutes of Ethan's hour 40 video did Hasan watch? I'm setting the over-under at 3.5, Danny. What would you take?
Wait, what's the question? How many
minutes of Ethan's greatest hits of Hasan Piker video did Hasan actually watch before he reacted to it?
Oh, I mean, I don't think up to this point I could be wrong, but I would be surprised if you watched any of it, because the clips even don't really reflect that. What we have him saying doesn't really reflect that. But anyways,
let's do it. Yeah.
Let's get into it here. So what does Hasan Piker have to say about this nuke? Well, first off, we got to get right into the heavy stuff here. What is Hasan Piker up to when there is a Jewish man launching a weapon of mass destruction at him? What is he up to? We are live from the Maid Cafe, folks. That's what we're up to. No sweat off my back that there's a hit piece online about me. It happens all the time. Time to dress up and go to the Maid Cafe, baby.
Can you imagine what's happening in the rooms where there aren't cameras with whatever group of people this is? This is furry adjacent, is it not? Like, this is some kink stuff. And I'm cool with it. I won't be in attendance, but like, this is brazen. You're just like, yeah, I'm about to go do some weird shit in a back room here in about 20 minutes.
But okay, I wanted to show this, and I'll show a little bit more here at the top, but keep this picture in mind and what I'm about to show you in mind. When we watch Hasan's little reaction later and he says, if your whole thing is following some old man online, you're deeply unserious. I don't take you seriously. You're deeply unserious. So the guy saying, if you like other creators online, you are deeply unserious, is that guy. The guy in the maid outfit is saying that you're deeply unserious if you like a guy online. Like him! Like tons of people that like him!
It's like how he drives in a Porsche to go pick up his Eat the Rich t-shirts that cost $400 to $500 a pop, right?
Isn't it funny to hear somebody say that, though? A fucking streamer, a fucking millions of viewer fucking streamer, say, if you just constantly watch a guy online all the time, you're deeply unserious. It's your fucking whole job, bro. You just told... Obviously, the people that watch him are too dim-witted to even pick up on what he's actually saying there. But is that not him just saying to the his whole audience, like, look, you guys are all fucking stupid, and I would never take any of you seriously about anything. All you do is sit here and watch me for 8 hours. Don't you have a fucking life? I mean, that is literally what he is saying to his own audience.
He does. It's the
so
whole
funny.
It's the whole playbook, dude. He's just a gaslighting sumbitch. He's just
what up, Babs?
Call you out while doing the same stuff. You know, Ethan has a couple of examples in there of just, you know, the blanket Hasan hypocrisy, which is you all know a lot about because we've talked about it here very much, and even Ethan knows it because he copied our video. What up, Babs?
So this is a Hasan fan editor, okay? Like we talked about in that video. Stop! Fan channel here. Hasanabi Productions. He says, Ethan Klein, quote, Hasan is a radical socialist terrorist sympathizer. Meanwhile, Hasan in Japan. So check this out.
Nobody. There's not a single dissenting voice with his fucking straight up radical, anti-American, anti-Semitic.
Oh, you want some of this? You want some of this? Okay.
Fucking pro-China, pro-Russia, pro-terrorism takes. This is fringe, psychotic shit that is not normal.
Bro, Ethan's the hair game is on point.
And he's the only acceptable voice on Twitch. Explain that.
Dude.
How is the...
You said the hair game is on point?
Yeah, like he's got that salt and pepper thing going, but he's got these two white streaks.
That.
Almost looks like he's got devil horns going. Like, dude.
That's my biggest fuck you to Ethan. If anything, if I have to say fuck you about anything, Ethan, it's that fucking hairline and that fucking hair of yours, dude. Can't you fucking share the love a little bit? You give me a little bit of that so that I can have some hair on the head? My fucking hair. You absorbed every ounce of my hairline and put it into your own.
Yeah, at least shave the beard, dude. Give us something, you son of a bitch. You know. God.
What up, everybody? Nice to see everybody in
What
chat.
up, K-Hook? Yeah, make this guy wear a hat or something, Danny. I'm feeling very insecure.
There's not one dissenting voice on that entire platform.
Mushroom.
Silver Fox. There we go.
Nobody.
Pretty cool though. I'm glad Hasan's at least having a good time through all this, you know. He could be like crashing out and screaming and pissing his pants live on air about the video before he even watches it. But
He's on vacation
instead,
from that, clearly.
He's doing the maid thing. Wait. Hold on. I'm hearing from our producer, Poland Spring off stage. We do in fact have clips of him shitting and pissing his pants on stream live before watching the video? Wait, what?
No, I feel shocked.
So here we go. Here is Hasan as the nuke is detonating, okay? This is the day, the same day that it happened, around the same time that it happened. People are asking him like, oh, have you seen that the nuke's dropped? And yes, he's seen that the nuke's dropped. So
the reviews are.
Oh, and here I was feeling bad about my temporary setup. Hasan doesn't understand just basic lighting. He's like, you know what? We'll put the bright ass window behind me so no one can see my face. You know, I'm over here. You should have seen. You can ask Danny. You should have seen me trying to corral this setup before we start. I was like, dude, this
he's
is like
hiding the
shit.
tears.
My lighting is off. I had to bring my Cubs hat here so everyone knows I'm not a Cleveland fan. I had to remind them like who the boss is right here. Cubs all day. But no, man, Hank is just like, fuck it, we ball, dude. Let's fire this up. I do like the mustache though, if I'm being honest.
But I think you just explained it there yourself. It's like nobody can see his face when he's talking about how mad he is about this content nuke that just came out. So I think maybe there's a reason there, Kevin.
He's trying to hide. He's like, I'm gonna make myself unclippable. Damn it! No one can confirm anything I say ever again.
All right, let's watch this.
Silhouette.
The reviews are rolling in.
The reviews are rolling in.
Well, obviously, many of you are wondering, Hasan, are you going to be watching Ethan's content nuke? The answer is, of course not.
But they forgot the voice filter.
Many people have texted me so far being like, dude, this is the dumbest fucking thing. Why did he spend months of his entire life making this video?
I mean, I don't disagree. Like,
yeah, the video's been made 14 times already.
That's always a valid point, especially when you see the content nuke. And like, I thought it was fun and good, but you realize that, yes, what Kevin said, that nuke's already been dropped like 10 times.
He's like, back in October 7th, 2003. I was like, shit, bro, what? Did I hit my head? Like, you're getting to this now, Ethan? In the words of John McClane, welcome to the party, pal.
Oh, but I forgot to show. So he said all that. You saw that. He's like, the reviews are in. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks, folks. And this is what Ethan has to say. His response is 100% predicted. Number one, say it's bad. Say everyone thinks it's bad. Number two, call me dumb. Very hurtful from my former friend. At least he's admitting that they're former friends now and not trying to pretend that they're still friends.
If your current friends don't call you dumb, you need better friends. Everybody needs at least one that's willing to say, hey, you kind of,
yeah, that's true.
Kind of need to pull your head out of your ass there, partner.
That's true.
If I didn't have Danny doing that for me, you wouldn't even want to watch this show.
3, wait for your friends to clip tiny moments from the video to avoid interacting with any major criticism. That's funny. And that's true, probably. Like, he watched 20, 30, 40 probably clips before he actually sits down and watches the video. If he even does.
No shot.
If he even does. And it says 4 here, and this is the most important. Never watch the video. It's too risky. So there's a little back and forth between Ethan and Hasan. Now, let's check out some of the fun. This is what I'm here for, baby. This is why I'm watching, folks. This is the kind of shit that I love to see. Hasan just fucking... We're talking about nukes, so I might as well... Nuclear meltdown here.
Has Hasan...
Okay?
Is Hasan a hostage right now?
Of the Japanese Communist Party.
I see he heard my feedback about the blinds and decided to close that window.
Well,
but...
I think it's nighttime, too.
Jeez, dude, he looks like... Yeah, he looks like the newest recruit for the Symbionese army.
All right, let's listen.
That's a very up-to-date joke.
I can't believe another person basically compiled Reddit posts from Epstein's subreddit into a shittily edited 2-hour video.
Shittily edited, dude. I'm
I
sorry.
need
Are
some
you filtering
caffeine.
good info? What are you saying? I really don't want to be annoying. I have new info. Everyone that says I really don't want to be annoying is actually being annoying.
He's
How
just
can I
mean
get a
to
hold
his
of you?
audience all
I'm
the
knowledgeable
time.
Army Aviation. I've been trying to reach out. I have verification. Please check log. I can answer aviation questions you have. I'm going to spam because the usual ways to reach you don't work. Can I DM you? I have important info. What's up?
I can understand why people watch 8
It's the
hours.
eyebrows
of
that
this.
make you look shocked. Yeah, the eyebrows are
My favorite
the
part is
country
how
because
take
they're
the time,
they're deleting any
to
comments
read
that
it
are pro
out loud.
Hasan.
but then he reads it so fast and mumbles it that you can't fucking hear what he's saying anyway. So why are you bothering to read it out loud? You idiot. It's not like this is your job to fucking be up here and stream, but he's just like, I have real low energy today. What does this say? Hey, bro, I know the FFA. I got like files and shit. You want to DM me the files? Okay, what do you got then, brother? It's like, dude, what are you doing? Just log off then.
Yeah, of course they are, dude. What are you talking about?
He said they're deleting pro
obviously-
Hasan comments on the
obviously,
content nuke.
The number
His
one
audience
thing
is
that Ethan
ashamed
could
to
never do is leave comments hidden. And he knew that people were going to watch it and be like, this shit sucks, dog. You're fucking stupid. So he probably hired people to literally clamp on every single pro Hasan comment instantly as soon as it comes in so that he can make it seem like he is not actually censoring people while simultaneously doing just that.
Holy shit,
what
dude.
do they
You're
say?
schizophrenic, by the
Wait,
way.
wait. What's the saying? It's like,
God.
when you're stupid, everything's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Thank you. Holy fuck.
He's like, I mean, and again, like, okay, I don't think I'm being an asshole, but like, what the fuck? It's like he's hired an army of soldiers to delete every hate Hasan message or love Hasan message. Like, I don't know, dude. Come on. Come off of it.
That's what happened to our video too, Danny. It wasn't that we were exposed to a newer audience and that not everyone who watched that liked us or no, it was Poland Spring. It was our own executive producer that sent a hate campaign to go to our video and press the dislike button more times than it had ever been liked. It's not just something that happens with YouTube. No, it was a coordinated attack against our ever-growing channel, done from the inside, like a Trojan horse. It was awful, and we are certainly not to blame for any of it.
That's right. That's right. So let's keep going here. Let's keep going. That's just the tip. The tip of the Hasan iceberg. Now that was like him on the. He's in Japan right now, so I imagine what we just watched. That was Hasan on the back end of a stream. It's getting dark there. It's probably early or during the day here. You know, it's all different time zones, so his streams are probably all fucked up. So that was low energy Hasan giving, you know, a take here, take there about the content nuke. Now you'll see that this is a different energy of Hasan. This is way different energy. And guess what, baby? I'm fucking here for it. This is what I want. This is what I want, dude. These are the best fucking clips to see these motherfuckers go like, ah! He's just fucking absolutally shitting. I love it. I love it.
I love it. That's why Bill Hicks was one of my
passion
favorite
is
comedians.
great.
Do it.
Right. Here's left wing Bill Hicks. All right. right, let's listen to Hasan.
End of the podcast. I was so fucking gracious to him, far more gracious than he goddamn deserves.
Oh, that's not a
Like,
narcissist talking.
Literally ends the podcast because
Oh,
you can't fucking cut
whole
it. Like,
clip.
he's like, oh, I don't want to talk about politics anymore because people are hurting my feelings when I talk about Israel, and because it kind of comes across like I'm defending Israel. Okay, and then everybody goes, oh, you're defending Israel. It's like his whole shtick for the past year has been saying liberal Zionist talking points and then getting mad at everyone when they go, are you a Zionist? And he's like, whoa, this is anti-Semitism. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. What kind of fucking moronic attitude is this? Just don't talk about politics. Just go back to fucking talking about like gooning or Justin Baldoni or whatever fucking new thing is happening online.
What's wrong with talking about gooning and Justin Baldoni, okay? You're telling me that Hasan, first off, he's on Twitch, so like he's playing fucking video games every other day. I guess that's aside from whatever, but like, what's wrong with talking about that? Hasan sits here and how much of the Amber Turd fucking Johnny Depp court proceeding shit do you think he sat here and watched with his stream? It's
Maybe
just like
a
this
lot.
holier than thou, like I'm so much better than you. I am a political commentator, okay? I only talk about serious, top level, important shit, okay? None of this, like, you're a joke compared to me. I'm serious business.
I'm a
It's like
journalist, dude.
You do the same fucking shit. You're all streamers, bro. He acts like because he talks about politics more that he's not a political streamer. You're still a streamer, a fucking talking about gooning or fucking Baldoni every other day because you're a streamer, okay? Doesn't matter how much you talk about politics, you still do the same fucking thing that you're like criticizing someone else for you're totally unserious. I mean, I don't know. It's just, and listen, folks, like, you've heard me say it before. I've watched Hasan over the years. I've been a fan, you know? I don't inherently hate the guy, especially for his politics. Most of them, at least, you know? But, like, just this whole reaction to this situation from Hasan, like, at first, I was kind of, Ethan and Hasan both deserve some criticism, and they do. But Hasan is just acting like he's just better than everyone else. And I hate that fucking attitude. Like, what a fucking absolute loser to just act like you're elevated when you do the same fucking shit.
That's all he is, dude. He's a self-proclaimed propagandist. He is just here to rile people up and speak out of both sides of his mouth. Because there ain't nobody who loves capitalism more than the also self-proclaimed Ameriboo that is Hasan. How can you be all of these things? He is my third favorite Green Day song, Danny. He is a walking contradiction, which I'm just kidding. I actually don't like that as far as Green Day's discography.
Right after American Idiot.
Plenty of songs I like. I put that right below Wake Me Up When September Ends, if I'm being honest. But the joke sold a little better.
Right. Yeah.
If I said it was top 3. So there we go. Like and subscribe.
Okay.
You're clearly not intellectually equipped enough. And
Oh,
you got
big
fucking
boy.
deluded by-
We missed it. We missed it though.
You're
We
not
missed-
intellectually equipped enough. Oh, he pulled out his thesaurus for that one. Big boy.
This is where he gets like he turns into one of my fits where I start you know. this is his version of that right here, because you'll hear his voice starts to fucking crack and shit. He's losing his voice. He's like, I fucking hate this fucking guy.
New thing is happening online. You're clearly not intellectually equipped enough, and you got fucking deluded by a sex cult, okay? Like, Destiny was able to fucking brainwash you over the course of a year.
This dude's talking about sex cults. We just saw your weird little maid orgy photo, pal. Come on.
Why is it always this Destiny thing when it comes to his criticism? Like, I get it that like Destiny and his community were very driven haters of Hasan, but I feel like everyone online can participate in like criticizing him about various clips or whatever the fuck, or points that he makes, whatever. You don't have to be like a Destiny guy, okay? I think the only time I've ever watched Destiny more than like clips was I just watched that Ryan Beard video on Destiny the other day.
Ooh.
Which was hard. Yeah, right.
It's a
you're
rare
exactly
form of
right.
torture you've chosen for
fucking,
yourself.
He
Danny.
solar flared
Wow.
me. He solar flared me the entire fucking video, and he's not even bald. It's the hairline. But anyways, like, I've never watched Destiny before ever. Never been a fan. Don't really like him, whatever. But like, I am critical of these things too. Like some of these things that he does. I mean, he's deserving of criticism just like anybody else. It's not all just Destiny sent you here. Destiny said it on his stream, and now those haters are coming. I think that that's just bullshit. I don't know. It's way more than that. Do you watch Destiny? Are you a Destiny
No,
guy?
I only ever watched Destiny for Mel time, and so now that that's no longer on the stream, I don't watch it
Fair
anymore.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair
I
enough.
wanted to learn how to salsa.
So he keeps going a little bit here, but I want to hear some of these other ones have just some good bits, and they're so long here. We got to hear all this. How about we pull this one? It's a pretty legendary crash out. Lots of voice cracking. Love this. But I think this is when he says like my favorite thing, which is teasing the future here, a potential debate between Hasan and Ethan. Oh my God. Please, God.
Dude,
Please.
but Ethan swerves him and it's Sam Cedar, and then we get to see Hank pull a fucking Steve Crowder, and then I will be a pig in shit.
Well, he thinks
if
that
that
it's
ever
gonna.
happens.
He thinks that it's opposite, and you'll see here. Well, they talk about it. It's funny that you say that. Let's listen.
Okay. If Ethan wants to talk to me, he can talk to me. Okay. He doesn't have to fucking constantly cry as a 50-year-old adult with 3 children.
Oh, I love this one, dude.
He keeps. It blows my fucking brain out. Okay.
Who is this dude?
He
Fucking-
says this 50-year-old thing, this 50-year-old whatever thing, like 3 times in this video. Okay. Who was the guy notorious that I remember in the past that always said the fucking, this is literally a 50-year-old man online. This is literally a 50-year-old man. That's fucking Leafy.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Pull up your CS:GO playthrough, Hank.
Are we
Come on.
Leafy right now? They're the same
We're talking about a
age.
literal 36-year-old man. A
They're like
grown
the same
man,
age,
literally.
dude. There's like 5 years difference, maybe, in their age. They're both in their 30s. What are we talking
Wild,
about?
dude.
50-year-old
not an
man.
adult. That's what that tells me is Hasan doesn't see himself as a grown man adult. He's still one of the kids out there.
Oh
with
my
all those-
God, dude.
Awesome ideas that he's got for changing the world. He's a socialist, wouldn't you know it? that hotel he's staying in, very cheap, very affordable, very not capitalist.
I'm sure a trip to Japan is pretty affordable nowadays, right? Especially
Definitely.
after those tariffs or whatever that Trump did. Like, I'm flush with money right now, dude. Let's go to Japan. I'm ready. How much was that hotel? Like $50? This is like
Dude,
cheaper than my trip to Vegas, dude.
That's right. I'll agree with that sentiment. Fuck Steve Crowder. All right.
Speaking
back
of
to
Steve
Hank.
Crowder, before we go back to Hank, you guys should go look up on YouTube Steven Crowder's deposition video. Oh my God, dude. I've never
Does he do the
watched,
voices?
I've never watched any of these depositions that get leaked before. You know, I watched a little bit of Rakitas or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the Steven Crowder one was the first one I ever watched, like all the way through. I was like addicted. I was like, this guy is such a fucking moron, dude. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Oh,
Watch
that feels like a reaction video. I love that. That feel, you know, I like
really
my
is.
interrogation videos. So we might be able to do something with this.
Hey, you know what?
From behind an Instagram story, okay? You can talk to me in person, big dog. You got my fucking phone number. We can have a conversation on your stream. We can have a conversation on my stream. Last
Now
time,
we are
I had the
talking.
fucking baby gloves on, and you cried like a bitch after doing Teddy Fresh ads in the midst of our genocide coverage. Okay? That's right. And I'm not talking about the Leftovers episode where he actually cried. That was a beautiful moment. And I was actually very wrong for thinking that actually meant
Thank you,
something. It
Babs.
turned out it didn't mean
Appreciate
shit
ya.
for you at all.
Shut
Okay?
the Babs.
Thank
Because
you,
selfishly,
Babs.
you spent the next year constantly fucking ripping into, suspiciously, a lot of, not myself, but other people of color. I'm not calling myself a person of color. I know it's going to get clipped out of context here as well. And then you're going to be like, meh, 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 whatever. No, just noticing that you have just been going after a lot of people of color.
So this was a point that I thought was interesting, and like I said, I watch H3 with my wife, so I'm pretty familiar, with what he's talking about or what it's going through there. And he's saying you've been repeatedly going after people of color, and I guess who he's talking about is Frogan and the Arabs podcast, which is like there's a Jewish guy on there. I think she's Lebanese or whatever, and there's somebody another guy on there that's some other ethnicity. I don't fucking know. I don't watch their fucking show, but he talks about this. Oh, he's been going after a lot of people of color lately, and I mean this may be crazy. And Kevin, that's what you're here for. I want you to tell me what you think about my take here, but if he's talking, let's just say he's talking about Frogan. Frogan he's been going after a lot of people of color. Frogan specifically. Now we've seen Frogan, and actually, just because we're talking about it now, I just want to pull her up. I mean, we talked about Frogan a bunch. The video had Frogan.
Oh, wouldn't it? Didn't it? And why you pull that up? What's wrong with iPhone? Because I saw Babs chat in there. Thank you for trying to become a member. I tried to gift memberships when I saw that you couldn't get one. My phone won't let me gift memberships either. So I don't know what the hell is going on. So shout out to Samsung, I guess, where you can still become a member to our channel. Thank you, Apple. You're doing God's work. And here is our beloved double rising star.
Rising Star.
Like the Sons of Tatooine, this one.
Okay, so Frogan here, okay? Now, again, I don't know who he's specifically referencing when he says people of color, but I assume Frogan because she is Lebanese or whatever. This is who he's talking about. So, when Frogan and Hasan or whoever, or Hasan's orbiters, when they go after Ethan, are they going after a person of color?
No, he's one of the white Jewish people, right? Isn't that how it works? They're white American people.
Thank you. If Ethan going after Frogan for shit talking him means that he's going after a person of color, which fine, you can say that or whatever, okay? You can say that or whatever. But if that counts as him going after a person of color, he certainly must be a person of color himself then, being a Jewish man, right? Because they're practically the same amount of white passing, both of them. I'm sorry. Frogan is as white as they fucking come. What are we talking about? She wears a hijab. I mean, that's clearly a lot different. It's very identifiable. And you can say person of color or whatever, but like Ethan being Jewish and her being Lebanese in America, so Jewish American, Lebanese American, whatever you want to call them. I mean, maybe she's not even Lebanese. I don't know. But whatever it is. They're as white as they get. Both of them. Miss me with this fucking... He's going after people of color. Fucking shit. What the fuck are we talking about? What?
So it's also a fun game to just lump everyone together, right? Like, he's going after all people of color. You all suck to Ethan.
Right.
He hates he's going after them all. Just discriminating indiscriminately. It's wild. It's a tongue twister. But it's happening. Here it is. And thank you, King, by the way. King has said he's going to gift some memberships. Apparently, you can only do that from desktop.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
You know, I got to get some gifts out to the Crouters as well here soon. But yeah, this is a wild take.
King says ambiguous white. That is great. My mother is that too, but she is what is that?
I cannot pronounce that. To be honest. Ojibwe?
Ojibwe. It's classic. It has its benefits. I'm sure of it. Yeah. She looks white.
She looks like an alien from Star Wars. Oh, well, wouldn't you know?
All right.
Insert carbonite joke here.
Arabs, Muslims in general, just constantly fucking talking about how scary they are, you know.
Arabs and Muslims
why are they
in
so
general.
scary? I don't know, because maybe you're an Islamophobic moron who fucking retweets or basically tweets out Ben Shapiro quotes about Hamas. Maybe that's the reason why people think you're fucking super pro-Israel. Okay,
dude,
maybe
this
that's
is coming
why.
From the guy who reads other people's tweets
fucking accountability.
and calls it journalism. Okay? I am boots on the ground journalism. This guy just said that this video on Twitter was from Gaza and definitely not from a different time that happened before. I'm a journalist. Everything this guy does, the grift should be so easy to see through at this point for anyone, that where it's just like, how does anyone do the mental jumping jacks that it takes to still be on board with this idiot?
So we'll watch this last clip here of Hasan talking about what Kevin was talking about just a few minutes ago, and then we'll do our little halftime break here, and then we'll come back and we'll start on the reaction from the orbiters and from the Twitter heads and from the dumbasses online that want to throw in their 2 cents when it comes to this content nuke stuff. But here, Kevin, this really pertains to what you were talking about before with the Sam Cedar.
Yeah. Don't try to fucking pull a Sam Cedar on me. Guess you can't really do that with Destiny now, can you? Since, you know, he was outed as a fucking sex pest.
He thinks he looks so fucking cool with that little teacup. Like, that was such a boss move. Like, you could feel how into himself he was in this moment.
It is like a $1 million.
I bet you can't bring Sam Cedar against me, can you, peasant? Pinky up, boys.
No, his idea of getting Sam Cedered like Steven Crowder did, he says here, is Ethan getting Destiny in to debate him. Again, like, we can poke holes in all the shit Hasan says, I guess, but like, you would think that if Destiny is so easily dismantled and fucking pathetic and loser, whatever, that wouldn't even matter. How much of a dunk would it be for Ethan to bring Destiny on his show after all that to Sam Cedar you? Like,
no, he should.
It would only look bad on Ethan. And then potentially Hasan, if he gets fucking cumstered and dumpstered by Destiny fucking bitching him out or whatever. But like, you would think that the guy, the sex pest, the guy that just got outed of all that, why would you even be worried that he's going to show up and Sam Cedar you?
Because you know who'd still beat you in a debate. That's how insecure.
Even if he's a sex pest, I guess.
Yeah, lacking in confidence, Hasan is in his own debate abilities, because he's already been just destroyed by this sex pest multiple times. So in his mind, and plus we're talking about Hasan here, I sincerely doubt that Hasan even cares about any of Destiny's debauchery. He's more worried about the fact that this dude can debate me under the fucking table, and he's done it multiple times. So let me get out in front of it and say, oh, Ethan, you can't bring Destiny in because he's a pedophile or whatever the hell he did. And and then so that way when he does, Hasan won't have to actually engage. He'll just say, hey, Destiny, aren't you a sex creep? And then he'll win. You know, that's all he has to do. But
throw stones in glass brothels.
Yeah. So yeah, V-dubs with me. Yeah, just sort of. I sincerely doubt that Hasan's closet is free of skeletons, but that's Not the topic of today's stream.
It's got to sting a little bit.
Oh, that's my cousin.
One guy. Your number one guy. Oh no. That's my guy. That's my little guy. He's my favorite
Easy, Chris
guy.
Hansen. Now here's a guy.
Fuck him at this point. Debating him won't change his mind. I don't give a fuck about changing his mind.
8 hours of this, huh? Every day.
I did. Okay. I tried changing his mind. Maybe this time I'll bring Sam Cedar.
I invite him to main cafe and everything.
Oh my God, Sam Cedar, what a fucking nightmare, because, you know, you've been running away from him.
Oh!
Yeah, I wonder why Ethan Klein won't fucking talk to Sam Cedar.
Which,
Dude, what?
this is cool because he's like, I don't know if he's like subtly outing shit that he knows behind the scenes or what. I don't really know how he knows a lot of this stuff. Like, he seems like he's very certain that Ethan and Destiny are like this. Like, there's without a shadow of a doubt in his mind, he knows that they're like this. I don't know if that means he knows something more than just like, Ethan's bringing Destiny clips. Like, the way he talks about it, it seems like he knows something behind the scenes. I don't know. That's just the way that I feel about it.
Would also be a symptom of narcissistic personality disorder, would it not? Like, he would think, you two disagree with me, so clearly you're in cahoots. You're both best friends, and you're both in the business of taking me down because I'm the most important person in this world. You're all beneath me. I'm above all of you. And the only way you could ever have the same opinion of me, which is that I suck, is if you were both working together to take me down, because everyone's against me. Because again, I am the greatest thing that has ever happened to this world. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Well, and then he also references this whole thing with Sam Cedar or whatever. Oh, why won't you talk to Sam Cedar? Why won't you do it? You won't talk to Sam Cedar, will you? And it's like, I don't know. Does he know that they like are talking and that Ethan won't respond to Sam like on Twitter or something? Like, what is he referencing? Or is he just making shit up?
So these
Like,
guys
that's what
all
I
go
don't
to
know.
do they all go to the same high school together, or do they just hang out at the Y after school? Because this is all very childish to me. Where I'm like, who gives a flying fuck? Who won't debate who? You won't talk to Sam. You won't talk to Destiny. Which one of you is a pedophile? Holy shit, boys! Either debate each other or don't. But my God, somebody needs to shut up about it real soon, Danny.
Well, we've got a whole nother half of the show of people not shutting up about it. So prepare yourself. Anyways, that is halftime, folks. Okay. We are here. And we will shout out some folks, take our little exits here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna go get Sam Cedar. Danny, I actually have him on standby, so I'm about to bring him in. I'll be right back.
I'm about to get cedared. Holy shit. Anyways, thank you, folks, for being here. I hope you've enjoyed the show so far. Again, I want to say thanks to all the positivity, all of the everything that you guys said great about our newest video. All the comments were awesome. I really, really appreciated it. So I want to say thank you for that. It motivates me for the next one, so appreciate it. But I do want to shout out the Clout Route supporters here. These are the members that can get, I guess, these are the members that can get on a desktop and be members, since for some reason YouTube does not want anyone else to be. That's fine. That's totally fine, YouTube. Thank you. No, but we appreciate all of you, whether you're here just checking us out for the first time, or you're a long timer, or you're a member, whatever it is. If you're here chatting it up, watching us right now, we appreciate you. But these are the shout out to, this is the shout out to the members of the channel: Pest, Advent, Steffi, Renshouse.com, King TL, VDub, Peepaw Reverter, Kangalope, Jack Shivani, Headbug Inc., Rapid Danger, Kia Cat, and Sleek the Geek. We appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being a member. Okay, we really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna get up to in our next video here, but hopefully it will hold your attention as much as our mini nuke did. What do I want to get into while we're on halftime here? Yeah, like I was saying, that Steven Crowder, I forgot that I was going to mention this. I did already, but Left Tucky News here. In the role of a lifetime, Steven Crowder at his deposition testimony, infinitely more entertaining than anything Louder with Crowder has ever done. Check it out, link below. So if you follow Left Tucky, there is a link to the deposition on YouTube right there. Easy peasy. The best place to get your news this side of Kentucky. But yeah, dude. Oh, nothing better. Again, I've never watched a deposition like that, but Steven was just so embarrassing with that whole thing. I mean, my God. Kevin, welcome back. Here, I'll leave you with this. I mean, I'm sure you can distract the audience without these, but I just figured that this could be a little palate cleanser going on in the background while you talk to everybody.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. That is a good boy or girl right there. I think y'all should dabble in vlogging, Hash says.
Uh-oh. You don't want to see my... See, the thing about vlogging, Hash, which maybe someday, like maybe someday, but I feel like people are weird when you start vlogging. People think that they're like actually your friend, like, and get very parasocial and weird about things. And people have already done that before, I feel like. So the vlog thing is a little dangerous for us, but who knows? Maybe we'll do a vlog.
One of these days, you know, I have before I've done some behind the scenes things. Not a lot of it has been released. So our buddy Noah, for his upcoming feature film, he asked me to just be there on set all day and record all the behind the scenes stuff. And that was really fun. And I've wanted to, for a long time, do some like behind the scenes of the setup for Carnage Media when we show up to these towns, and as we're kind of a small team. So there have been events where I'm helping set up and tear down the ring on top of getting all of our audio and video equipment put together. But currently, because we're a small staff, where you're kind of running around doing so much shit that the last thing I really want to do is fire up and go live about it or record it. But other than that, I feel like a lot of my day-to-day outside of the hours that I'm already on a live probably just wouldn't be incredibly entertaining. But maybe there could be some things that we go out and do that would be worth filming. But I don't know about a steady vlog. I don't think I've got enough. Maybe we could do Danny, we could do a vlog and like go over our hair care routines. I can show you guys how I shave my own head. That'd be pretty cool, right? I got a little skull shaver. Been saving thousands of dollars since I was like 23. I never paid for a haircut in 15 years or something.
But yeah,
are we friends?
Harl says W
vlogs.
boundaries. No, I guess I should expand on that statement. We've met a lot of cool people that we are friends with now from the show. I guess my point is that in the past there have been some people that get very I mean, you know how it is. People are weird online sometimes. Now, thankfully it's nobody that, I mean, if I wanted to call them out, I would. It's just some weirdos that we've had in the past. You guys, I mean, some of you guys have been here for long enough to know that there have been some weirdos around every once in a while.
We've had some, yeah. We've had some interesting stuff.
That is my only point. Yeah, no, tons of you guys out there are friends. No
you are
worries.
Absolutely, you are firmly in the friend zone, gang. Don't worry.
yeah, tell him, Kev.
No, we have a lot of love for a lot of you guys out there.
Great people around, mostly. You know what I mean? It's always
Y'all take care of us. We are blessed. And half of you nut jobs went over to Dweeb, and then you make James and I feel very good twice a week by hanging out with us. So no,
I
y'all, it is very parasocial in these parts, isn't it? Because that's why you'll never hear me use the word fans and not just like immediately critique it and say community. Like, I hate that word. We do
fans. We're all.
I think it's one thing. At a certain point, if we go where we would like to go, maybe chat gets big to the point where we can't, interact with every single chat that comes through. But for me, what's the point of live streaming if you're not going to interact with your chat? And you guys often help improve this content. Some of the jokes that you get through chat and hanging out with us, I look forward to it. So I don't know, friends, acquaintances, we're certainly colleagues at the very least. We're all eggs under the Clout Route God. So I appreciate you all very much.
There's always a couple rotten eggs.
Babs.
Dweebs ignore.
There is a story behind that one, Babs. No one knew you had switched to Barbarella, and at one point we had some trolls in Dweeb, and I think you were mistaken for a former Clout Route troll.
That's
so
funny.
that is our bad. You are always welcome, though, Babs. I am so sorry. I owe you one. I owe you a sincere apology for that mishap.
Right on.
I want a cheeseburger. Shadow, let's get Shadow a cheeseburger.
Apparently, we've got tons of. King says, I want to be inside Dan and Kev and be a pair of social. Is that okay? Shadow can come too.
You got a date, coming. Bro. That's a double date. Are we playing
we're all coming.
Racquetball?
Everyone's coming, okay? We're all coming. Kevin's coming, Danny's coming, Shadow's coming, King's coming, we're all coming, okay? Everyone's coming.
Pickleball.
So let's get back on track here. Kevin,
yes.
Have you heard? Now I know you have, okay? I don't even know why I'm asking, but I know you have. Because it has to be an obvious fucking thing here. But I'm gonna ask anyways. Have you heard of the largest female political Twitch streamer?
Yeah, it's Frogan. Right? She streams to
that's
as many people as we're
that's
streaming
not very
right
nice.
Now, actually.
That's not very nice, okay? I mean like large as an audience, okay, Kevin?
That's what I was doing too, okay? All right. I already did the Jabba the Hutt joke earlier. I'm not going to double down.
We do a lot of those, don't we?
If she's not the biggest
I shouldn't do that.
Twitch streamer, why is she always on the homepage, Danny?
Well, that might there might be
popular.
something to that. There might be something to that.
Oh,
but no, the self-proclaimed. Oh, here we go. Already got it.
Oh no! What?
Shouts out to Kanga and the Dono. Bring that up.
What up? Show Max. Where's Max?
Oh, she wants me to show.
Oh,
Max.
you got to show. You got to do it. You've been paid now to do that.
I've been paid to show Max. So since we don't have our own dog to show, we'll show Max. How about that? I'm pretty sure there's been a very recent.
We're living vicariously through Max and Deeb. I don't even know if I'm allowed to call DB Deeb. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have taken that liberty, Harles. I apologize.
Here's Max getting a pup cup.
Great content. Yeah, let's go.
Shouts out to Kanga.
All gas, no brakes on that pup cup, dude. That is phenomenal.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. So there you go. There's your before we get never mind. I was gonna make a dog joke, and I feel like it would have been extremely inappropriate for who I'm about to bring up. I don't want to make any dog jokes. Definitely wasn't gonna make a bitch joke at all. No, but like I was saying, self-proclaimed largest Twitch streamer here. Sleek had it correct. Sleek knows. Denims, because it says right here, don't you forget, largest female political Twitch streamer, Kevin, okay? And so, as the largest female political Twitch streamer interesting. She must have very in-depth critical analysis to give us about all of this Ethan Klein, Hasan stuff. I'm sure that there is just a wealth of knowledge coming from Denims here. Here she says, rare teeth, smile, Joker on the timeline. Retweet for a good luck on your next Balatro run. I do need some luck on my next Balatro run, but I won't be clicking that. I do want to show you something else, though, while we're here. Now, not that this bugs me at all, but I feel like somebody like Shadow would tell me, like, I'm not sharing the truth with everyone if I don't show this. So not only is Denims the largest political Twitch streamer, but she also has an OnlyFans and a Fansly that you can go subscribe to. She's on TikTok.
It's probably just if you want early access to her groundbreaking political insight, right? That would be... That's what I would have a Fansly account for. That and fighting for some reason. I don't know why there's so many promotions that want to use OnlyFans. I do know. I feel
like
exactly
that.
Why,
I feel like that's a low blow of me to bring up that she has an OnlyFans. It's just kind of funny to me to say that.
Very unprogressive of you, Danny.
Get your bag, lady. No, for real. She can do her thing. You know. Is it
quick? What are your thoughts on this?
Is it too capitalism? Is it too capitalism of me to tell her, get your bag, girl, do your thing? Or is it very liberal or left of me to say that I'm pro sex work? I don't know which one to go with.
Ooh. It's quite the conundrum.
So Denims, folks. Okay, we've got Denims here. Now, I'd never heard of Denims, really. She's like all these people that a lot of these people we're about to talk about at the front of this segment are Hasan orbiters, but then there are also other flavors mixed in there. Denims happens to be a Hasan orbiter. I would say, I mean, she is the largest political Twitch streamer, so like there's credit where credit's due, you know. She was actually...
Is that a verifiable fact, or can we just start putting things in our Twitter profile? Because if so, I'll do that. World's greatest bald man, and just
you could say
it's right there, dude. It's in the bio. What do you want?
Nobody would refute that.
And the dumbest.
But
damn it, see, we're hitting my own mic.
But yeah, during the whole content nuke thing, it was funny. She had a like watch party of the content nuke. So she was live on Twitch watching Ethan's content nuke with about like 15K more viewers than Hasan himself had on his own stream at the same time.
Oh,
she was
you're
like,
gonna get a call about that one.
She was shadowing fucking, she was eclipsing Hasan like no other just because she was watching Ethan's hit piece on Hasan on her stream. I don't know. It's just all that obviously that, what does that mean? Who knows? But it's just interesting bits of information to me. Like, it's funny that she was crushing Hasan's stream just watching a hit piece on him. But
nice. Thanks, V-Dub.
This is where we'll start here with Denims. Okay. Must be a Denims fan, obviously, whatever. XOXO says, Denims live content nuke in minus 20 minutes. Remember not to give that man views. Give them to Denims instead. TTV/Denims. And then they say down here, did not mean to put their sponsor code in there, LOL, but if you're buying sex toys with an H3 code, we have bigger issues. Which that's actually pretty funny.
Oh, now in this economy, you want to shame where people get their coupons from? You elitist. You champagne socialist.
Yeah, I thought Denims was a sex worker. You're going to fucking make fun of people getting sex toys? What is this? Bullshit. But this is where we're starting because I already found this kind of sketchy. That these people like Denims and like Frogan were encouraging people to not go watch, which I don't feel bad for Ethan. He makes tons of money. He's a fucking millionaire already. Who gives a fuck how much money he makes or anything? But I do think it's like interesting to see them, like they're saying, don't watch his video. Come to my stream and watch his video. Come to my stream and watch. Don't give him the views. Give me the views. All I'm going to do is sit here with my mouth open and watch his video. I just think that's fucked up in some sort of way. You can talk, you can shit talk it
a few times. Like, oh,
yeah,
that's crazy.
You can shit talk it all you want, and you can even watch it on your stream and react to it on your stream, and people are going to naturally watch you instead of watch the video. That's fine. I think it's weird, though, that people are like actively encouraging people like, don't watch the video. Come here and watch the video with them or whatever. I feel like you could go without that. Plenty of people are just going to watch your stream anyways. You really got to encourage them not to go. Because if this was anybody but Ethan Klein, let's say it was us, you know, let's say this is us versus Petty Paige Christie. And she live reacts to our recently premiered video. And she says on Twitter, everybody come watch my stream where we're going to react to Clout Route's video. Instead of watch them, come give me the views. Like, it's fucked up if it wasn't Ethan Klein, an already rich, famous guy, right?
I mean, yes, it is. In your example, that would blow up in her face because she would lose a ton of subs that would come over to these much more charismatic eggs that are live twice to 4 times a month. But so, yeah, it'd be a very horrible idea for Paige to do that. But yeah, it's probably theft adjacent, right? If you just sit there and not do enough, especially if you don't react hard enough.
Well, let's see how hard she reacts.
Let it play while your chair sits there, for instance. I mean, I don't know how much of Hasan's deal she's pulling from.
Well, so far I haven't seen any Hasan moves like that, at least yet, but you could prove me wrong. I don't know, but let's see some of this high-level commentary from Twitch's #1 female political streamer, okay? Now, the tweet says Denims is a grape defender. Oh. I don't know about that. You can agree or disagree with that. I won't be taking a stance there, but, well, maybe I will after I watch this clip. Let's watch the clip first.
I'd like to make a very brave stance, Danny. I am anti-grape.
Me too.
Not just the filler word that we're using either. I actually hate grapes too.
Right, like the artificial grape. Thank you. That's right. Artificial grape sucks. Anyways,
just go be Wildberry, you idiot.
Just be real. If we're gonna do grape, be real grape. Okay.
Okay, now I'm confused.
All right,
I'm more of an orange juice guy. Can I say
we
that?
went too far with this joke, didn't I?
Yeah. Whoops.
But like,
I can't believe how quickly leftists go from believe all women to pics or it didn't happen. The vast majority of people, if not all, who were raped were murdered on the spot.
Here's the thing, though. We are believing the women who come forward and talk about their sexual abuse or experiences.
Okay.
I'm not going to believe fucking Biden when he tells me that everybody's getting raped.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's insane.
You realize that that's insane, right?
To believe your president about something. I mean, I guess you're right.
Gam Goldstein Almog was kidnapped from her home on October 7th by Hamas terrorists and was held captive for 51 days. Though only 17 years old, she witnessed the murder of her father and sister on that day and is now speaking out about what she witnessed in Gaza as well in a new documentary by Sheryl Sandberg,
So you won't believe
Before Silence.
You won't believe Joe Biden.
Agam reveals that sexual assault and rape was a regular component of the life as a hostage in Gaza.
doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7th.
Hasan, maybe you would like to call her a liar. Please go right ahead.
Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7th.
There are dozens of testimonies
face.
from witnesses,
That
most
face.
of who were in hiding and heard or saw it.
Trying not.
And
She's
each
trying
week,
so
there's
hard.
more stories coming out. There's a UN report that concludes it happened.
Doesn't matter.
But Hasan needs a rape kit from a mutilated
Wait, wasn't this disproven? Was this clip from her disproven? Is he going to play the clip of her saying anything?
Which it's interesting to hear him say in the video the point about don't you always believe women? And then she watches the entirety of this. Well, we saw the clip or whatever, but she watches this segment and then ends it and says, well, wasn't this disproven? So like explicitly not believing the women actually.
It's a hive mind. I'm telling you, they all do the same Hasan tactics.
Yeah, that one was pretty nuts to me. Let's watch a different one though. There has to be crazier stuff here, right?
What, man? I would assume. I mean, hopefully she doesn't have any like Vosh level clips. You know, I'm not really prepared for any of those kind of drawings this morning.
So this is an interesting video, and this one familiarize yourself with this little like minute of the content nuke that she's watching here, because it may come back up later in the video. Check this one out. Here's a cutting reaction from Denims.
That's sad. I feel bad for you guys. Ethan, Klein, bro, you're ugly as fuck, bro. You're ugly as shit. You look like a rapist, bro. You look like a fucking rapist, Ethan.
She thought that was pretty funny, though. She's struggling between laughing.
It's very obvious from the way that guy's talking, he's a Sneeko fan. Like, I'm sorry, that language is not Hasan fan verbiage.
Right.
Like, that's very clear Sneeko lexicon.
Yeah.
Can we just be honest for just 2
Did I
seconds?
just have to hear the words Sneeko lexicon?
No.
Oh my god, bro.
Dude, my brain is smoothening as this clip plays.
I love you, bro. I have to interview you. You're my hero, bro. I love you. Bro, you're the best guy in the world, bro.
So,
Can we just be honest?
if you're lost here a little bit, which I'll rewind it so we can watch it again. But she says, this guy's harassing Ethan on the side of the road. You're ugly, bro. You're an ugly Zionist, dude, whatever. And she's like, clearly this is a Sneeko fan, dude. A Hasan fan would never act like this. He is totally and clearly a Sneeko fan. Definitely not a Hasan fan. And then
No.
Oh my god.
Good sleepaway camp reference.
this guy,
I'm so sweaty, bro.
I love you, bro.
I'm so sweaty.
I love you, bro. I have to interview you. You're like my.
he
you're my
loves
hero, bro. I
Hasan.
love you, bro.
He's his hero.
Is he a troll?
I think I look gay in that one.
Can we just be honest for just 2 seconds?
Yeah, well, I'll try. King. I'll try real hard.
So essentially, she says, there's no way that's a Hasan fan. That's clearly a Sneeko fan. And then it shows a clip immediately after she says that. The video shows a clip of the guy telling Hasan, you're my favorite streamer. I'm your biggest fan. I'm so happy to meet you.
All we need was Ron Howard going, but he was, in fact, a Hasan fan.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Yes, good clip chimp, very good. He yelled at him later.
Clip
They
chimp.
met once, which means he endorses everything he's ever done, ever. Okay. That's a really, you really killed him, dude. You really got him. You really.
She's about to kill me with all of this incredible. How did Babs put it? Such
riveting shit.
Such insight. Just riveting. Such insightful commentary. Yeah, there we go.
Such insight.
Gee.
Much intelligence.
I agree with Advent. Sneeko can't even spell lexicon. Yeah, what are we doing? That's a very Michael Scott move she pulled there, just to be like, I've heard this word used before, lexicon. I think it fits here in the context in which I've heard it. It was somewhere around here. So I'm just going to say that's, this doesn't even sound like a Hasan fan. This is much more adjacent to the Sneeko lexicon. Like, bitch, get out of here, dude. What are you even saying? Trying to sound all smart.
All right, so there is your little glimpse of like what it is to watch a Denim stream, the largest female political Twitch streamer or whatever. But I wanted to show you this. Okay, here's some hard-hitting reporting from Left Tucky News here.
Ooh.
Streamer Denims TV. Now, I think Left Tucky might be, trolling a little bit when he says
never
has the best stream she's ever had. I don't know necessarily if it's the best stream she ever had, but let's put that aside. Streamer Denims TV has the best stream she's ever had thanks to watching Ethan Klein's content nuke Hasan Piker. When will we cancel these creators platforming capitalist pigs like Klein? Denim should be ashamed for sharing his propaganda with thousands. Now check this out. Here is her stream recap, okay? She was live from 7:30 to 5:30. Part of that time was watching the Ethan Klein content nuke, and she is up, in viewers, up in average and max viewers, up in unique viewers. So all of her stats here across the board up from Ethan Klein's promotion here. Denim says, shares out this and then says, thank you guys for the crazy support. Like, actually insane stream. I just wanted to watch the funny video and didn't expect so many peeps. I think some amount were bots. So I'm only going off chat speed, and I'm flattered that so many of you turned in to hang out. Peepo Possip. I guess that Peepo Sip means gossip or something in Twitch talk. I don't fucking know. But
these guys are carnies too. It's speaking kayfabe.
Yeah, right? But isn't it hilarious, dude? She did like her #1 stream she's ever done. And it was her reacting to Ethan's video, like watching the thing in its entirety on her stream. And this is also after her fans are going around saying, don't watch the video at its source. Come here to watch it on my channel. So there you go. She literally has to now get on her knees and kiss Ethan Klein's feet for gassing her channel up beyond belief. She had the best stream she's ever had thanks to Ethan Klein.
It's not carny hate. Sorry, we went over this earlier. It is as a carny, I'm helping you all identify fellow carnies so you know when there might be a grift around the corner.
So we can't talk about Denims, Twitch's largest political female streamer. That's just a lot of like titles.
Did she just have her name legally changed to that?
She should.
That's just her last name.
I like that. No, that would be more like our next victim would do something like that. Now, Kevin, you said you thought who was Twitch's #1 streamer before?
It has to be Frogan, right?
Well, Frogan is here. Now, I don't think she's the #1 streamer because, part of the whole rising star 2 times in a row is the action of going up and then crashing down and then maybe going back up. Oh, wait, I better watch what I'm doing here.
Careful.
Up and down and up and down. Okay, that's what I mean. I wasn't trying to do any Elon salutes here.
Danny's heart goes out to no one. It goes out not to anyone.
My heart goes out to Frogan after all this.
That's true.
But here is our 2-time rising star, and she is getting prepared here for the Hasanabi content nuke. Let's check out Frogan. How is she feeling before the spicy bomb was dropped? Okay, now let's watch this.
Very happy.
Very happy.
You're gonna
or
get
those
the
the
double
blush
mention
layers.
I see. Here's the thing. In my head, I don't think so. Just know that
She doesn't think she's gonna get the shout out.
Ethan sends Queens. Thank you guys. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you all.
This is so sweet.
I love this
the
energy
end
of.
mentally felt like the end of the world.
I really hope I'm going to
But-
be in this hit piece. I hope he mentions my name in this hit piece against my boss. That's
Seeing the
so
support
wild.
on the internet that I got from everybody made me feel less alone in the scenario because it was bullshit. You know what I mean?
Sounds like another satisfied viewer of our video, Danny. That's all I heard there.
It was absolute bullshit, Kevin, how she's been being treated by Ethan Klein, okay? It's absolute bullshit how she has inserted herself into every drama that she has had with Ethan Klein. It's absolute bullshit how he's treated her. And thank you, Harles. I wasn't going to say it, but what happened this morning, girl? What happened? I'm not one to harp on your appearance, especially after those 8 Jabba jokes we already made. But it really looks like she sneezed into her fucking
Slap.
Whoa!
What an interesting goal. Straight from the annals of Darkside Phil. She said, gang, for every 5 subs, I'm going to put on an extra layer of blush. And I can't understand what. And if you guys sub enough, I'll
Stop
look
it,
like
girl.
Pennywise the clown, I think. I have no idea what the goal was here. This is like when a grown man says, guys, if you give me 100 gifted subs tomorrow, I'll order the new item from Firehouse Subs and you can watch me eat it. Won't that be a great prize for all of you?
I've had this same thought, though, that she's having right here, Kevin. It is a lot harder for people to seriously criticize you when you're dressed in makeup. Okay? And I've talked to Kevin about it before. Like, hey, we should dress up for the show sometime. We should do some costumes or whatever. It's a lot easier to, keep back the haters when you're dressed up like a clown. So maybe that was her thought process. I don't know.
I'll do it, but I want a David Bowie lightning bolt over one eye, and that's all I'll do. That and the
It's kinda
blush,
funny,
actually.
like
I
actively
kinda like
watching
this.
somebody admitting to trying to ruin your life.
Like she
Even's been-
said about all those veterans that she hoped got PTSD.
Wait, what did she say about the veterans, Kevin?
Remember that?
She
She's
said
like-
she said that Ethan Klein is trying to purposely ruin her life and how terrible that is. But you said, what did she say about what?
Yeah, she said something along the lines of, if you've ever served in the armed forces for America, you should get PTSD.
Really?
And you hope that there's no health insurance too. Also, very progressive, those takes, right? Everyone should have health insurance except for the people that make sure that we can all have health insurance.
Uh-oh, Kevin. That might be based, what you just said.
Oh, that's great, dude. I love it. You never talk bad about the American military in my presence. You hear me?
So we made fun of her enough about the 2-time rising star, Kevin, okay? She's had enough. Frogan's had a fucking enough, okay? Here she is. Nominated my first year of streaming in 2022. When I averaged about 100 viewers and lost the Rising Star Award. Nominated again in 2023 when I averaged about 700 viewers. Growth from the year before. And I won Rising Star. Hope this helps, Kevin. Hope that helps. Okay? That's why I'm a 2-time Rising Star. You want to
'Cause
criticize me?
The rise and fall and rise again. I can't wait for the first 3-peat. It's like winning the most improved award. I used to go to a golf tournament every year with my dad, Danny, and wouldn't you know it, I would win most improved every year. You know why? Because I was the worst golf player there. And when you're already the worst, it's very easy to become the most improved over a course of 4 days because you can't do any worse than what you started. The same thing happened to me in the bowling league, dude. I got nice little bowling trophies just because of how bad I was at bowling. It's phenomenal. It's a great way to go about life, Danny. I don't know why more people don't strive for this.
Well, and with her explanation here, when she actually gets to successful streamer levels where she's got thousands and thousands of people, when she gets to a Hasan level, she's got tens of thousands of people watching, does she get to be Rising Star again because she is rose more than the last time she was nominated? Like, is that how the award's supposed to work? Is that if you just continually get better, you can be the next rising star? Like, is the award supposed to be for small creators that are getting better, or is it just for anybody that gets more views than what they had the year before?
Well, what's going to happen, Danny, is eventually her friends won't be able to continue to nominate her for the same award. So look out for Frogan, who will break a record, I believe, as not only being the first back-to-back rising star, she's also going to win multiple Comeback Streamer of the Year awards. Mark my words. They're going to take this whole rise, fall, rise again and turn it into, oh, damn, she's making a comeback just in time for award season.
They'll do a no. They'll do what Hasan was talking about. They'll do best streamer of color.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Frogan will pull out the award then, you know. That's the best streamer of color on the platform. And then they'll fucking put her up there and have like the text below it on Twitch's front page. And like Snoop Dogg will get on there so that he can fucking stream his, you know, Madden gameplay, and right plastered at the top of his screen is going to be this white lady in a hijab saying biggest colored streamer ever, person of color ever. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? These people are insane, dude. What the fuck?
It's a weird
makes
person
me laugh so much.
that looks at the Hollywood elite award shows and says, you know what, I want that, but just for me and my friends. You're like, really? Just throw a party, you fucking weirdo. You don't have to pretend that we all love you to do it. Just fucking do it. You don't have to grift and pretend like you're gonna do a boxing show for charity just to throw a party for your fucking self. Just throw your goddamn party, iDubbbz. Goddamn, you have to pretend.
You know what? iDubbbz did announce Creator Clash 3 the other day. I guess that gets kind of drowned out by all this Nuke stuff. But mark my words here, before we start this clip, I just want to say, mark my words, okay? I don't know when Creator Clash 3 is like scheduled.
Let's go.
I don't know if it's this year or next year, like if they're announcing it now and it'll be next year. I don't know, because they all have training to do and stuff. So unless they've been training, it's got to be like next year or something. Anyways, I bet if Hasan and Ethan do a debate, okay, and people like they're gonna, oh, we're doing the debate on Monday or whatever, blah blah blah. I bet a Hasan and Ethan debate about dumb shit, their fucking dumb content nuke drama. I bet a Hasan and Ethan debate will get more views than Creator Clash will, period, I guess is what I'm saying. I bet an Ethan and Hasan debate will do more numbers than Creator Clash in its entirety will do. Do you argue with me there?
No, I think you're right. I think Creator Clash is dead. The only way it gets revived is if iDubbbz sells it to somebody else who knows how to promote fights. Not going to throw any names out there, but I do happen to know a few people.
So he should toss you in there.
No, I was thinking Keemstar.
right.
Oops, my bad.
Yeah. So earlier I said, keep this clip in your head of Denims watching this guy, and he says all this nasty shit to Ethan, and then she says he's a Sneeko fan, he's not a Hasan fan, and then immediately it shows a clip of him meeting with Hasan and saying how much of a fan and how much he loves him as. Remember, I told you, keep that in your mind. Well, here is Frogan watching the content nuke, and she's at the part where the guy walks up and starts calling Ethan things in his car. So let's listen here.
So how come you don't like Palestine?
I like Palestine.
Because, what is she idea?
Same for Frogan. Mandatory service.
That's sad. That's terrorism, bro.
She was born there.
That's sad. Feel bad for you guys. Ethan Klein, bro, you're ugly as fuck, bro. You're ugly as shit. You look like a rapist, bro.
Look at the fucking
So she's just like, what? Oh my, what?
Dude, should anyone wearing a fedora ever say that anyone else looks like a rapist? I
So
don't know that that's a good idea.
Right? Let's hear her out one more time. I want her to say this here.
Yeah, there's literally a Sneeko fan.
It's literally a Sneeko fan. Okay.
Why do they all have the same talking points, by the way? Who's running point here? CNN?
Weird.
Of all
Weird.
the weirdo streamers you could quote and say, well, this is clearly in the Vosh lexicon. No, they're all Sneeko fans. How are they all Sneeko fans? He's the only guy who hates Ethan? You couldn't have said, oh, this guy's clearly a Clout Route fan. You know.
Dude. You know what I'm starting to conspiracize? Is that a word? You know what
Yes,
I'm starting
it
to
is now.
think, dude? You know what I'm starting to think? He's a Sneeko fan, bro.
Oh, I have a sneaking suspicious.
No.
That he might be a member of that lexicon, Danny.
No. No. Hasan was saying earlier that, Ethan probably hired like 10 people to fucking get on his comments and delete every pro Hasan comment or whatever. I think Hasan hired somebody and gave scripts out to all of his fucking orbiters, and they're watching the video and they know what to say at every single fucking point. The exact same goddamn thing that the other one said. Is
That
that a
tracks.
conspiracy?
That's why he had such specific feedback. He's like, well, I think you're probably just doing what I do every time we fight, which is to pay my army of goblins to wreck your fucking comment section.
Talk about conspiracy,
Sneeko
okay? All right, let's continue here.
Oh my god, bro, I love you, Hasan. I'm so sweaty, bro. I love you, bro. I'm so sweaty. I love you, bro. I have to interview you.
Dude, what kind of cake baking stream should we have as a goal?
I like the one that
egg-shaped baking stream?
No. And I love how she won't even look at the screen when she's proven wrong. Like right after what she says, she won't even look at the screen when it's like blatantly proving her wrong. She just looks straight down. Will not even look. Will not even engage with what it's saying because it's proving her exactly wrong. What did Sleek say here?
I think ostriches do that to survive in the wild as well.
They don't need to explicitly coordinate. They just get the temperature from the chat room. And they know what Daddy's going to say, so they say stuff like he would say. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I think you're exactly right.
They just watch one clip from him the night before, and he's like, dude, it's not even one of my fans, dude. This is clearly someone from the Sneeko lexicon, the Snexicon. And then, you know, they're sitting there writing down like, okay, I got to say Sneeko lexicon. That's good. That's real good. People are going to think I'm very smart. It's good. It's good shit. And so then they all have their talking points, and then they go in and they say, hi, guys, we're your waiting lobby for your 8-hour brain dead Hasan Piker stream. Thank you for choosing us to waste even more of your limited time on this earth. Didn't this guy seem like a real Sneeko bot? Like, why are y'all watching the same clip too? It's weird. Like, you know,
well, it got clipped out. So they all got to this point in the video watching it on the stream. You know, they're just like watching.
So they were all just like, all we're doing today for work is watching Ethan's stream about our boss.
Yeah. And then they do their best stream ever. They do more numbers than they've ever done before.
Damn.
So yeah, that's exactly what they did.
So what you're telling me is all of our content going forward is going to be about Ethan and Hasan.
That's how we get them numbers, baby. Juice it.
You're not even going to see us anymore. It's just going to be a clip channel soon with just like text, not even voiceover, just text to explain what's going on. And then Ethan said this. Like,
but Bab said something. Oh, Hila looks like she wants the cameraman solved.
Oh,
she's cool.
Dude, yeah.
Look at her right there.
Yeah, it's like an evil smile. Like,
they got her at the perfect moment there, didn't they?
I know what you're doing. Ethan kind of looks like he's worried this dude might be homeless, and he's just realized it. Like, oh fuck, my window's
Don't
down.
Get it on me. Don't get your homeless on me.
Please don't start cleaning the windshield. I don't even have $1. Like, don't spray the shit, please. Like, I'm just trying to leave. And Hila's over here like, yeah, I think you might make a good sacrifice to the old gods. You know?
But yeah, funny that Denims and Frogan both get caught up in the exact same egg on their face moment, exactly the same way. Like, they say the same thing at the exact same point in the video, and then they react the same way when they're proven wrong at the exact same point in the video. It's just so funny. You could, I mean, like, to me, when I see that, I think, wow, what a coincidence that these guys are all reacting the same way throughout this whole fucking stream. Weird. No, it's definitely what Sleek says and that they know what Daddy wants them to say. But if I was a conspiratorial man, I would say that they are all reading from a script, freaks. And they're all paid by Israel and Qatar. They're paid by Qatar millions of dollars to do their Twitch propaganda.
I didn't even know they were still making Guitar Hero games. That's wild. I mean, it's a good money if you can get it.
All right, let's look at some of these other randos' reactions to this, and then we will get out of here, okay? Enough of the Frogans and the Denims. Who gives a fuck, okay? Those two fucking dipshit losers.
You're talking about rising star and most popular streamer of all time, dude. Come on.
Talk about most popular streamer of all time. We got him right here, folks, okay? You want to hear somebody's real reaction to this Ethan Klein content nuke? Let's listen to XQC explain himself and what he thinks, and maybe we'll be able to understand a few words that comes out of his fucking mouth when he says this.
So no captions then. Great. Okay. We'll try.
All right, yeah. Let's see what XQC has to say about this whole thing.
Chat.
What is that fucking title, by the way?
Before the watch pic I sent them on Twitter.
Wait, what's wrong with, what was it?
Go back to look.
Click live,
heart, drama, videos, react, games, video. Like, oh my God, dude.
Right. We're all autistic. Remember, we came to this conclusion last week or whatever, or the week before. It's because we're all autistic now.
That's right. Our phones did it to us, right? That's what happened to me. That's what I'm blaming it on.
Oh my God.
Stupid phone. No, I should have got an acoustic one.
All right, let's hear him out.
Chat, did he buy this after or before the watch pic I sent them on Twitter? Hold on.
You asking me,
Can
pal?
Buy a watch?
Could all agree on.
Hey, hold on. I made this bust to buy a watch. There's no shot.
What is he
What
doing?
was that?
Right? What was
We
that?
love America. And
I bullied him into buying a P. That's insane.
That's all he wants to talk about. He's like, yo, this dude bought a rich person watch because I flexed on him that one time. I said, shut up, you poor. I can't even hear you. What language are you speaking in, you broke dick? And he shows up with his fucking power stance and he's like, hey, just so you know, I am also a champagne socialist. Look at my bling. I don't give a fuck about any of this either.
Is that how I should stream? Where I'm like,
am I not wearing enough jewelry?
hello, everybody. Like, he's like hunched over. He's like,
Yes.
hello, everybody. Did I make it? Hey, guys. Did I make a buy a watch?
Danny mocks that, but in about half of our streams, I do end up sitting pretzel style in that chair. This chair, I'm not doing it, but in the office, when you ever see me shift, you know what that means. I just sat cross-legged in the chair because I'm a 12-year-old. I can't sit still.
So there's XQC. We've got a few more here that I want to get to before we get out. What about the quartering? What do you think the quartering thinks? Okay. The quartering being a right winger guy, he's not Twitch's biggest political streamer on the left or whatever, or Frogan. This is a right winger fucking constantly in battle with Ethan. Honestly, like Ethan has made fun of the quartering infinitely about peeing in his basement or whatever and yada yada. So really, the relationship here between Ethan Klein, who made the video, and the quartering has always been Ethan makes fun of the quartering relentlessly. Mm-hmm. So let's hear what the quartering has to say about the content nuke. The quartering says, Jeremy, he says, it took partnering with a literal terrorist sympathizer for H3H3 Productions to finally go back to being a normal liberal again. Hopefully this inspires him to create content again that is fun and informative. Congrats on the weight loss too. And honestly, out of all of the responses to this video, this might be the most normal coming from Jeremy.
What an olive branch that was. He's like, all right, don't do one of these on me, please. All right.
Well, that's the thing. Jeremy's never been important enough.
Well, and he's watching how far back Ethan will go. He's like, this dude will do 2 hours on me getting drunk and pissing in my basement. I swear he will. Like, this guy
He already
got the
did.
memory of an elephant. Yeah, he'll just do it again. And he's just like, well, I haven't checked in on the quartering yet, but did you know he pissed himself? Freak.
But I love this kind of thing because it's like the quartering has only ever been just fucked by Ethan. Ethan has only ever made fun of him. He's never said anything good about that guy ever. And you got Jeremy just, the video was good. Good video, bro. Nice weight loss. Like, what the fuck, dude? Have you no balls or dignity? Like, this guy has only made fun of you ever in his entire career. And you're really just going to suck him off because he got a couple slam dunks on Hasan? Like, this should be his prime moment to be the opposite, I would think. I would be criticizing the guy's video, even if it was a good video, because he's spent his entire career just making fun of me exclusively. Like, just absolute loser behavior from these motherfuckers, dude. Seriously.
It'd be wild. It'd be like Dennis Noodles coming back and like Salvo puts out a tweet that's like, you looking good, bro. Good to have you back. Where it's like, what? Why are you even commenting about the Ethan video quartering? I don't understand.
At least if Salvo did something like that, you would know that he was full of shit.
Yeah, true. Actually, yeah,
You know what I mean?
that makes more sense than what we're currently living through.
So there's the quartering for you, okay? Fuck him. Jeremy peeing in his basement. Idiot. Dumbass.
And I'm sorry about this, King. I should have said it. Yeah, I like to sit Guardian style. That's what we call it now, right?
Next here we got Tim Pool Beanbag himself.
Oh.
Okay. What's he have to say about the whole situation? And this is one of the funnier ones too, because much like the quartering, all Ethan has ever done is made fun of Tim Pool. Like, exclusively has only made fun of this guy. Mostly because Tim Pool is like the easiest guy online to make fun of consistently. Like, just constantly wrong about everything, constantly stupid, a shame to the balds because he won't even let us see what's under that thing. Like, he won't even let us speculate. He's got that beanie on 24/8.
Because he's too lazy for a skull shaver, dude. You know it's full horseshoe every time under there. That man has just no care in the world. He has no dignity or self-respect. Any self-respecting bald man is gonna get rid of that every once in a while, right? You're not just gonna throw a hat on it every day. Maybe if it's a lazy Sunday, you put a hat on. But yes, Tim Pool. Remember the layup joke I made earlier? That's what Tim Pool is. If you're looking for an very easy video to make, you want to just debunk anything somebody says, Tim Pool's a great place to start. It's very easy.
But he says here, join the good side, Ethan. No. Join the good side, okay? Like,
very Palpatine of you.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't, like, with Tim, his commentary on Twitter is so fucked and stupid. All he says is like, ha ha, half the time. He quote tweets something, says ha ha, and gets like millions of fucking views. So most of the time with Tim, I can't tell if he's being serious or just doing a post to do a post so that he gets like thousands of impressions and then gets paid by Elon. Because join the good side, Ethan. Like, why? What are these people so deluded? Have they forgot? Is there amnesia plague going on right now? Because he's only made fun of Tim. And he's only ever made fun of him as a right-wing grifter. Join the good side, Ethan, where you have constantly only made fun of me and people like me. Join the good side. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, I mean, if we're being honest, Danny, it's perfectly in line with the playbook. In 2016, they all said Donald Trump was, or 2015, they all said he was a disgrace to the nation. He was a threat to democracy. Once they realized he was going to win, now everybody's toeing that line. What about our beloved Elon Musk? Oh, everyone's favorite liberal for like a decade, right? He made fucking cars that run on water, dude, or whatever the fuck he claims he's doing. Not a very Republican ideal, right? Like he was the top selling lefty out there. He had the electric car. Like, what's more progressive than that? They hated this dude until he just funneled all of his money into Mr. Trump. And so now, wouldn't you know it, everybody on that side that used to hate Elon loves Elon now. He still makes the shitty electric cars. They don't fucking care. They don't. It's just about what's going to get me the most attention, what's going to get me the most money off of this incredibly gullible audience. I mean, these are just people playing the same game. It's just their marks are on different ends of the spectrum. They're both going after, with all due respect, the lowest hanging fruit on either political side that they are on. And then they are just rage baiting and inciting those people to get fired up so that they will stay and watch them for multiple hours, multiple days, so they can just have their biases confirmed and say, fuck the libs or fuck the Republicans. It's not that deep for me, but, I'm just an asshole.
And here's Willie Mack kind of playing at the same thing. So bad week for the left. Bad week for the left. It's so funny to me, these people.
Bad week for the left.
Like, I don't know. Again, it's like, I feel like rage bait is so obvious nowadays that it's like now came full circle. Now I can't even tell if the obvious rage bait is serious or rage bait. I don't know. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm trying to say? It's like came all the way around. I don't fucking know. These people are nuttos, dude. Nuttos, that's for sure. There you go, though. The only other thing I want to bring up, we've got through most of the clips. We've got tons of rando, like just regular, like Twitter versus style reactions to this Hasan Ethan fight here. But since we're at the end of the show, we're just gonna, who cares what the Twitter dummies have to say about anything. But I do want to bring this up. Okay. So just because I hate Casey Tron and Mike from PA, which if you don't know who that is, two Hasan ball sucking orbiter dipshits, who we've made fun of both of them on the stream before. And I've made fun of Mike from PA and shorts and shit even. Casey Tron's the one that we made fun of before on the stream. And I had like put some vague shit in the Twitter post that we made for that episode. I was like, Kevin and I defend women like Casey Tron against internet warriors. Now, we made fun of her the entire video, but I put that in the tweet and she liked the tweet. So this is the level of critical thought we're getting from these Hasan orbiters. But I hate hate's a strong word, but I don't like Casey Tron, and I do hate Mike from PA. He can fucking rot. But I just want to bring this up because Mike from PA always, and Casey Tron too, whenever anybody brings up these notorious pictures of them that they use constantly because they're so funny because of how disgusting these troll-like fucking idiots look like in real life, people always use these same photos of Casey Tron and Mike from PA, and they say, those are Destiny edited photos. That's not how we really look. And any idiot that's using these photos in their videos are lying, and they're not truthful, and they're just getting they're sucking their shit straight from Destiny's butt.
8-bit Eric says what?
Right. So here is what they are talking about. There's this photo of Mike from PA, and it looks just like this video right here. I mean, you can see him tiny there. But they used this photo of Mike from PA and this photo of Casey Tron in videos. Ethan used this photo of Mike from PA to say that he is what was the joke he made? He said Mike from PA is perpetually in the before the before half of a before and after photo or whatever for weight loss.
Before and before.
So they always say that these photos are photoshopped. And even when I used the same photo in the short that I did on Mike from PA, and people were saying it in the comments that the photo was fake. And I'm like, I didn't care if the photo was fake or not. It was a funny photo. So it didn't really matter to me. But we've got this, okay? So Mike from PA says, it's incredible to see a multi-millionaire on Ozempic like Ethan Klein. Maybe you should, maybe you should join him in that endeavor and you wouldn't look like this fat, disgusting slob that you are. It's incredible to see a multi-millionaire on Ozempic like Ethan Klein use photoshopped pictures from a sex criminal's fan base, Destiny, in case you didn't know, to call someone else fat. Dude, you were a chunky boy yourself before you bought yourself some temporary weight loss. Holy shit, this is funny. And then Casey Tron says, not surprising at all. These people are so pathetic. Well, let's talk about pathetic. Let's talk about pathetic.
Yeah, that posture is awful.
These photos are photoshopped. I don't look like that. Ugh.
Oh my God, he looks like he just...
I'm not a disgusting Shrek fucking piglet. Little oinker on the couch getting high on fucking hashish.
Yeah, I do not miss the hookah days. My God.
Just look at this guy. Look at Mike from PA, okay? Come on. Photoshop picture? Who needs to Photoshop a picture, bro? Your gut is hanging fucking... You could rest a beer on your gut, bro. Whatever. It's fine. I've been there too. It's fine that you're a little chunker.
How uncomfortable is this woman sitting between them? She is double fisting a joint and hard liquor. And she is like, as soon as she puts one down, she immediately goes to the next one. And it's just like, oh my God, maybe if I drink and smoke enough, I will actually be fucked up enough to kind of be having a good time.
You would have to be sitting next to those two fucking Goombas.
My God, imagine the smell in that room, Danny. Oh my, it smells like a Magic the Gathering competition in there.
I was going to say, I don't need to imagine. It's so bad I can smell it through my speakers.
I've worked at a comic shop, brother. I know how that smells. Yikes.
Oh God. Like just these people that, again, and I'll say it one more time for the people out there. Right. I was fine with Hasan. I'll watch him sometimes. I was fine with him, whatever. And you can say some redeeming things about Hasan, I feel like, but these fucking grubby little oinkers that suck onto his scraps are all just trash tier. Every one of them. Mike from PA, Casey Tron, Denims, Frogan. None of them are fucking worth a shit. They're all fucking dumbass idiots. And they're all disgusting, to be frank. Because they all say shit like that Daddy Hasan will love. Mike from PA will say, fuck, end yourself if you don't agree with the way I think. Frogan will say, get PTSD, U.S. soldiers, because these people are fucking disgusting, hateful freaks, okay? And they want to act like they're some fucking, we're the revolution for a way more progressive America. You're as hateful as the other fucking Alex Jones cuckoo burras on the other side, okay? You're full of shit. You're all full of shit.
Boom.
And that's all I gotta say about that.
Your Honor. That's right. God damn, it's a beautiful day.
But I did want to pull this up. One last thing before we go. One last thing. Just to have some fun here.
Just an Alex Jones clip real quick to send us off.
We love Casey Tron.
I mean,
yeah.
Better dance moves than I've got.
Woo!
Okay, goddamn.
Woo! Get it, girl!
Damn, I need that beat.
Dear Lord. All right, Kevin, you ready to get out of here?
Oh, yeah, I suppose we ought to, right? Got a big Sunday ahead.
Big Sunday. So, okay, next week Sunday is the Super Bowl Sunday, folks. And that means we're not doing a show.
Oh.
So sorry to sink your battleships, but next Sunday we will not have a show. Now, because of that, we wanted to compensate you a little bit. Kevin and I did. So if you will miss that Sunday show, we will bring you a show Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. like we used to do. In some shape or form, we will be here on Tuesday to talk to you. So don't worry. Don't fret. You can catch your Super Bowl and the Clout route. So don't worry. But anyways, let's get into getting out of here. When's our next food review?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Anything trending on TikTok that we definitely shouldn't eat?
Right.
You know what? I want to try a King Cobra food hack one of these days. That's going to take some planning, though.
It's funny that you said that because it's basically where my head was at. I've been seeing a lot of people. It's like a trending thing to do where you're like making every recipe I see on TikTok. And like we could do a variation of that. That's like making every recipe we see on King Cobra JFS.
Dude.
So we've got like, Mountain Dew wine and fucking whatever else. Tuna mayo mac and cheese.
Yeah, lots of Doritos. You got to put Doritos on it.
Right.
And honestly, Danny, I would start saving your bacon grease. We are going to need it.
In a cup right beside the sink.
No, just in the pan.
Laxative gummy bears. Do you want to watch the aftermath too? Like what fun would that be if I didn't show you it coming out the other end? Literally.
We don't even need laxative ones. We can probably just order the sugar-free in bulk. I hear.
Yeah.
I wonder if they ever changed the formula because those reviews used to be. I mean, that was a great way to kill an hour just reading the reviews of that product. Holy cow.
There is no Clout Route Discord, or did I miss something? So we don't. Yeah, kind of getting back to what I said earlier about the vlog thing and how people will get weird. When we had Discord, it was just I don't know. I don't like Discord, people. How about that?
It's weird. It's how do they say?
I'll just say
there technically is a Clout Route Discord. I don't know that either of us are in it or active in it, but I
post the links in there, but I don't really engage very much. But
the dweeb folks will tell you I am bad at getting caught up on Discord messages, so I won't. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I will get back to you. You might decide you don't want to hear from me by the time I get back to you, but don't spend a lot of time on Discord personally.
Discord's where somebody will message me my address and then send like a smiling emoji afterwards, and I'm like,
that's very
all right, cool, sweet. I love Discord.
Love that for you, Danny. That's great.
All right, let's read some people and get out of here. We got Kangalope. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the donation.
Yes.
Babs as well. Thank you for being here, Babs, and thank you for the donation. We've got Andy Zucchini. Nice to see you, Andy. Hash, thank you for being here. Harles Barkley says she quits if you don't show dog.
Yeah, one of us is gonna have to get a dog here real soon, Danny.
There you go.
Or we're gonna be a rising star that falls.
We're already. I'm a 2-time rising star. King. Nice to see you, King. Thank you for being here, my friend. We love seeing you every Sunday.
That's right.
Especially Groundhog's Sunday, where we get to talk about 6 more weeks of winter, nerdy shit like the weather.
And he kept the streak alive. That was very important. That's doing God's work there.
Sometimes I do think that, like, if we say something about like we did at the top, Groundhog's Day, and we're talking about that and laughing, it reminds me of like sometimes the intro of the show reminds me of like conversations I would have like checking out at the grocery store.
Well, it's a beautiful day out there, isn't it? Yeah, I think rain's coming. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, right. It's 6 more weeks of winter. Welcome to the show. Let's see. Harles, King, Andy, Kanga,
Shadow.
Mr. Gamer,
Matt?
Carngers. I don't. Maybe is that Is this supposed to be really derogatory there?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
that one was a.
That one kind of went over my head a little bit. V-Dub, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Shadow, like you said, thank you, Shadow. K-Hawk, nice to see you, K-Hawk. Appreciate you being here.
Advent was in the chat too. Shout out Advent.
Terrar as well. Love to see you,
Right,
Terrar.
that's right. Big chat today.
Big chat today. If I missed anybody,
We get Sleek?
I'm very sorry. Sleek the Geek, nice to see you. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Anybody else, lurkers, we appreciate you. Anybody that's here that didn't leave a comment, that's fine too. We'd love to see you. Or we guess we don't see you, but we love that you're here. That's
We love
great.
just knowing that you're there.
And if you're catching us on the rerun, the replay, thank you so much. To you too. Appreciate you. We'll be back, folks, next Tuesday, and we'll be back with another video at some point here soon. You can catch my shorts on the channel, pretty frequently during the week, throughout the week. Catch us on Twitter, Kev Nevick and Route Clout here. All the things, okay, folks? We appreciate you. Thank you so much, and we will catch you on the flip side. Peace. Hash. See you later. Later. Eat my shorts.